Yeah, you got to go pro. Yeah. Even we're growing your hair out, bud. You're gonna Kyle treat you.
Okay, good afternoon, bowling fans, and welcome to ABC Lanes here in Mechanicsburg, PA, for the finals of our five-person Baker Team Tournament college-style event presented by Brunswick today. We are down to the final two teams in each division. These two teams will face off head-to-head. The first team to win 2 games out of a best-of-3 match, potentially, will take home the title, okay? So time to introduce our 2 teams remaining in each division. Starting with the scratch division, our number 2 seed team. Their name is 3-hour drive from Maryland. Ryan Schultz, AJ Hickok, Aiden Watts, Johnny Laguerre, and Chase McLean. All right, and in the title, in the head-to-head match, they'll be taking on our top seed at plus 248 for 24 Baker games. A mix of bowlers from PA, Maryland, and New Jersey. Sigmas, Kayla Starr, Nick Trentler, Jacob Boxley, Micah Voorhees, and Severo Gordon. Let's have a nice hand for our 2 remaining teams in the scratch division. All right, now time to introduce our 2 remaining handicap teams. Our number 2 seed team, with a mix of bowlers from Maryland and Pennsylvania, the Spotlight Rollers. Lindsay Reardon, Mason Mackin, Emily Smith, Clayton Tyndall, and Andrew Sass. And in the title head-to-head matchup, they will be taking on a team from Maryland at plus 192 for 24 Baker games. It's the A to B Future Stars. Finley Ingraham, Malik Thorne, Aiden Cincipaniak, Isaiah Thorne, and Brooklyn Thorne. All right, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our 2 handicap teams for this afternoon's PJBT final. Our bowlers will practice, and then they will set an order for game 1 of this team to win first 2 games, best of 3.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ABC West Lanes. This is the finals for our spring Baker tournament. This is Skip Moyer coming to you with the live streaming action here today for the finals. This is just a 1 seed versus 2 seed today. This is a Baker format. They will bowl a total of 2 or 3 games. It's best of 3, so whoever wins the first 2 games wins. The teams that we have bowling today, the number 1 seed is the team of Kayla Starr, Nick Trentler, Jacob Boxley, Micah Voorhees, and Severo Gordon. They're taking on the 2 seed, Ryan Schultz, AJ Hickok, Aiden Watts, Johnny Laguerre, and Chance McLean. Over on the handicap side, the number 1 seed, Finley Ingraham, Malik Thorne, Aiden Schizopaniac, Isaiah Thorne, and Brooklyn Thorne are taking on the number 2 seed, Lindsay Reardon, Mason Mackin, Emily Smith, Clayton Tyndall, and Andrew Sass. As always, the PJBT message board is open.
Has any equipment down here in the lower end of the concourse. If you want to bring it up to
Go
the
ahead and
center.
type in a comment. You want to root on your favorite bowler. They may not see it, but, you know, YouTube world will see it, so that's important. Since we won't have any intermission between rounds here, between games, today is the deadline to get the discounted rate for next weekend's Adult Junior at Leisure Lanes. That will be the final Adult Junior of the regular season. And then after that, we are at 222 Dutch Lanes for our second to last major of the year. Only 5 or so tournaments left in this season. I can tell everyone that's listening, if you are a regular bowler, the PJBT website is updated as of this morning. I will be updating the point standings after each event here, with only the top 60, between 60 to 70 bowlers are going to make it this year. We advertise 60, but we should be able to take 70, so you have a couple tournaments left to get enough points to try to make it into championship weekend.
43.
Oh, go this way. There you go. Two. So the Phillies game 2-2. The Yankees game 5-1. The Braves game 3-2. They're scoring like they're scoring well.
Don't matter now.
The Iowa game, did it start yet?
I don't know. I don't know what time.
3 o'clock right now. Right now. Just about finished with our practice frames here, then we'll get underway. The pattern for today was Route 66 version 2. 45 feet of oil, 6-to-1 ratio. About 23.5 mils volume. Pretty, pretty even scoring pace. Can't really hard to say what the scoring pace was since 5 bowlers are all bowling the same game. But the format for today was every team bowled 24 Baker games, and now after these 24 Baker games, here we are.
Guys, I need you to call down. 42 keeps resetting. Okay, we're good. Josh, tell him to add 5.
All right, we are just about ready to get going here. Both 1 seeds will be starting on the right lane. We'll go down to Matt. We'll get everybody started.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin. Game 1 of our potential 3-game head-to-head match. First team to win 2 games head-to-head win the tournament. On the stretch side, our top seed, Sigmas. Going in the order of Voorhees, Starr, Trentler, Gordon, and Boxty. They have elected to start on lane 42. Their opponents, 3-hour drive on lane 41. Going in the order of Hickok, Watts, Laguerre, Schultz, and McLean. Okay, those will be the orders for game 1. On the handicap side, we have top seed A to B Future Stars. They have elected to start the match on lane 44, going in the order of Ingraham, Cincipaniac, Malik Thorne, Isaiah Thorne, Brooklyn Thorne. Okay? Taking on the Spotlight Rollers on lane 43. Lindsay Reardon, Mason Mackin, Emily Smith, Clayton Tyndall, Andrew Sass in that order. The handicaps are in. Future Stars get 57 a game. Spotlight Rollers get 10. All right? We are ready to begin. Bowler 1 on the left lane will begin game number 1. Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our 20 remaining bowlers, 2 teams, to face up.
All right, so we are ready to roll now. Both number 1 seeds will be starting the match on the right lane, but the number 2 seeds will be starting the matches. So
I wrote the numbers here.
AJ Hickok up first. Comes in a tad high, leaves a 4-pin. Lindsay Reardon up now, starting it for her handicap team. Give her a strike. $57 pins going to our number 1 seed. 57 pins each game. Finley Ingraham up now for his first frame. He takes 3 off the left. Micah Voorhees starting now for Team Sigma, who is our number 1 seed. Our number 2 seed, their team name is 3-Hour Drive. The number 1 seed on the handicap side is A2B Future Stars. And the Spotlight Rollers are your number 2 seeds over there. Finley's second shot now here to pick up his spare. He will get 4. Micah gets that one wide, leaves the 1-2-4. Following Lindsay on the spotlight rollers is Mason Mackin. Mason's first shot here of the match. Gets the 4-pin to trip. So they start off with a double. Mike up now looking to convert his 1-2-4. He will pick off the 2-4. The second bowler for 3 Hour Drive will be Aiden Watts. Want to welcome all of you if you're just joining us. This is the best of 3 Baker final for the spring PJBT Baker double or Baker team event. Aiden Skitsipaniak gets 3 on his first ball, makes his spare. Aiden Watts' ball goes a tad long, comes in behind the head pin, leaves the 8. Emily Smith up now on the left lane, looking to make it a 3-bagger for the spotlight rollers. Her ball is away, and that is a 3-bagger. Third bowler for the Future Stars is Malik Thorne. Aiden Watts makes his spare. Malik's first shot here leaves the 2-pin. Almost gets a little tripper there, but the spotlight rollers are certainly off to a good start, making up that 57 pins that they gotta cover. Kayla Starr is up now. She is the second bowler for Team Sigma. Malik's spare shot, he is not okay. I thought that looked pretty good till it got right down to the pins and made a U-turn. Kayla strikes. She picks up the open frame there in the first. Johnny Laguerre is third for his team. Clayton Tyndall in the fourth frame. Leaves an ugly mess of a 2-4-8-10. Makeable spare, very makeable. Johnny up now for 3 Hour Drive. That's a strike for him. Most of our finalists today coming from the state of Maryland. We got a couple Pennsylvania and New Jersey bowlers thrown in there. Clay up now, looking to convert his spare. And just like I said, very makeable. Clayton keeps the spotlight rollers clean. Nick Trentler up now. He's the third bowler for Team Sigma. Trips the 4-9. And Team Sigma, after the first frame open, answers right back with a double. Ryan Schultz up now for 3 Hour Drive. He is their fourth bowler. Isaiah Thorne up for the handicap side. He's the fourth bowler for the Future Stars. He leaves the 4-pin. Ryan's first frame. Comes up high and leaves the church. Whatever church you want to call it. So Ryan will be looking to get count here for his team. Isaiah up now looking to convert the 4-pin. And Ryan gets 4. That's a good team bowler there, getting all the count they can. Isaiah makes his spare. Andrew Sass up now for the spotlight rollers. Looking to stay clean. Severo Gordon now the fourth bowler for Team Sigma. He comes up high also. Two ugly messes there for the fourth bowlers. Ryan goes right through the face, and Severo gives it right back to him. Although Severo's spare is much more makeable than Ryan's was. See here what kind of count Severo can get. His ball is away, and he makes it. Andrew leaves the 2-8. He'll be looking to pick up the double wood. Chance McLean up now, the fifth bowler for 3-hour drive. Chance McLean and Jacob Boxty will be up now for both of their teams. They'll be the anchor bowlers for this game. Chance's fifth frame. That'll be 10 back for him. Andrew up now for his 2-8. Gets it just a little too wide out into the OB. Brooklyn Thorne now, she will be the fifth bowler for the Future Stars. Boxty up now, looking to capitalize on that big spare shot by Severo. He will get the strike. 8-pin lead for Team Sigma through 5 frames. Both teams going on the back half of the game on strikes. Brooklyn leaves a 3-pin rather. Her spare conversion. She makes her spare. The Future Stars are getting 57 pins handicap. Spotlight Rollers 10. So through 5 frames, the Spotlight Rollers are at 112 and 121 for the Future Stars. So that is a 9-pin match. Both matches under 10 pins halfway through the game. Lindsay up now to get the second half started. Oh, good shot there for Lindsay. Leaves the 10-pin. 3-hour drive puts the first strike up there. AJ struck in the 6th frame. Micah up now for the 6th frame for his team. Looking to answer back and looking to make it a 2-pin match. Oh, he comes up high too.
They switch lanes after each game. The top seed had the
Lindsay.
choice of game 1 and game 2.
Lindsay makes her spare. Both teams will swap pairs then after the next game. Whole lot of ugly going on down here on lane 42. Just 2 out of the last 3 shots right through the face. And let's see if Micah can give it a run here. Finley up now for the 6th frame. He gets 5. Micah's spare shot. He'll get the 2 on the left. He'll get count there. 3-hour drive with the little bit of a lead now. Aiden up now for the 7th frame. Finley up now looking to get the other 5 that he missed. And he will pick the 1 off the right. So that will be 132 for them so far through 6 frames. 122, so 10-pin match yet in favor of the Future Stars. Aiden leaving the 2-pin. Good shot there for him, just came in a tad late. Mason Mackin. He leaves a church. That's our second Greek church of the match. spare shot for Aiden. He will convert. Kayla now looking for her own double. She struck in the second frame. Mason will get 0, so that'll be 5 out for him. They will stay at 132 through 7. Aiden up now with an opportunity to take the lead again. Both teams with 132. They will take the lead after this shot no matter what. He will get 9, so looking for a spare to keep the Future Stars ahead. Kayla's shot. She will give us our third Greek church. Matt, I feel like we're at Jordan last week with all of those 5 pins that we left. Now we're leaving Greek churches. What's going on here?
I'm not sure. It must be the fresh pattern of Route 66, which I'm sure you discussed.
They wish they were on Route 66 right now with all these churches they're leaving. They better start praying on Route 66. All right, Aiden made his spare. We'll swing over here to Emily. Emily will bowl the 8th frame for the Rollers. Kayla will get the 3 off the right. So through 7 frames, Team Sigma has 111, 126 for 3-hour drive. So a 15-stick lead for 3-hour drive here with 3 frames to go. That was a big shot there for Emily after that open. 2 out of the last 3 frames for the Rollers were open, so that was a welcome strike. They needed it too. Johnny does not get any help off his 3-6-10, kicks the 6 out, makes it a 3-10 now, so he'll have a little work to do there. Malik Thorne up for the 8th frame of the Future Stars. He leaves the big ugly there, so he'll have some work to do. Johnny picks off the 3. 3-6-9-10 for Malik. He'll be a little tricky here on the challenge pattern. Nick Trentler up now in the 8th frame. Back-to-back opens for Team Sigma, so Nick needs to put 10 back here. Good spare there for Malik. Hard spare he made. And the ugly right lane keeps rearing its head. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 for Nick. Although 3-hour drive's not having too much luck on 41 either. Clayton up now looking to put his team right back in, and he does. He puts 10 back.
Big double there for them.
Big spare there for Nick. That was a huge conversion for them. That's any chance they had, they needed that spare right there.
12 pins.
Both matches very tight right now yet. Isaiah up now. Isaiah with the opportunity here to put the Future Stars back on top. He'll leave a 4-7. Ryan with the strike there, sets up the 10th. Team Sigma with a strike in the 9th and out in the 10th can shoot 191. 3-hour drive on a 203 pace if they go out in the 10th. Isaiah up now, looking to convert his spare. And he will make it. Good spare shooting there from the young man. Strike there for Severo, much better than the church he left a couple frames ago.
Chance McLean needs a marking 9 to win the game 1. Spare 9, and they'll be at 192. No. He needs, I'm sorry, strike 9 spare. Let me try that again. Strike 9 spare. Chance.
Bold addition there from the mortgage guy. Thank you, Matt. Chance. puts that match away. Andrew Sass here has the opportunity to put this match away for the Spotlight Rollers. If he strikes out here, they will shoot 212. 222 with the handicap. That will shut out the Future Stars.
Yes, correct.
It is not total wood. It is just winning the game. So as long as they win the game here, it does not carry over or anything. So, but still some work to do here. Needs to get this one. Oh boy. All right, so Brooklyn Thorn will have to double.
He can't shut him out.
No.
Second count, he can shoot 190.
Yeah.
Simmons can shoot 191.
Yep. Chance has to spare here, and then Jacob Boxty will need all three in the 10th to win by a stick. Still some work to be done on both sides. Spare there for Chance. We will turn our attention to Jacob Boxty now. All three in the 10th to win by one. Andrew misses the 7-9, so 198 for them. 4. So they shoot 208 with their handicap. Brooklyn has to strike no matter what to at least have a chance to win here, so she's looking for the first strike. There is her shot, looking for 10. And she gets it. What a shot for Brooklyn. Boxty now looking for the one. Yep, he got the first one. All right, Brooklyn just needs count here.
Actually, no. She does need a second strike.
She needs a double?
Shoots, yeah, because
All right.
she shoots 149, shooting short.
Oh, she needs them all now. Oh, she leaves the 8, so yeah, okay, so 204. So if she makes this spare, they actually lose by 2. So Spotlight Rollers will win game number 1. And then we will focus our attention on the scratch match now. Jacob needs the next 2 here. Brooklyn does not make her spare, so 204 for the Future Stars. And he gets the second one.
9. If he gets 9, we have a tie. 9 is tie. 10 is win.
So you don't often see a half point in Baker, but we could see a half point, and that would guarantee a third game.
Yes, he would.
All right, one more strike to win the game. 9 is a tie. Anything less than 9 is not good enough. Jacob, taking his time, has looked really good here. He has struck on every shot that he's thrown here in the finals, so looking to add one more. All right, let's see. There it is. That is a winner. 191 to 190. What a finish in both of these matches. A 1-pin victory in the scratch side and a 4-pin victory on the handicap side. All right, we will flip-flop pairs here in both of our matches. It'll be interesting to see. Even though Jacob made it look easy, that right lane looked a little ugly, so it's going to be interesting to see once 3-hour drive is over there how they attack that right lane. They do have the option to change their lineup. I don't believe any of them will. After those 2 matches, I would not, about how close they were. So if Sigma and the Spotlight Rollers win this next game, then the tournament is over. And if the other team wins, we will go to a deciding 3rd game. Just a reminder, if this is our last game, as I said earlier, today is the last day to get the discount for next Sunday's Adult Junior at Leisure Lanes. We have about 25 to 30 teams signed up right now, so plenty of room. All right, down to Matt. We'll get this one going.
Okay, bowling fans, after game 1 of our best of 3 potential match, on the scratch side, Sigma takes the victory by 1 pin. They are up 1 game to nothing. And on the handicap side, Spotlight Rollers are up 1 game to nothing with a 4-pin victory. Okay, now our teams will switch lanes and begin game 2.
All right, and we are off with match 2. We have no changes. As I said earlier, I would not make any changes because both teams bowled pretty well there. So we will go right back at it. Finley leaves the 5-pin. Micah up now for the first frame for him.
Finley missed his 5-pin. That means he buys drinks.
He does. We'll have to check with him after the day. Micah gets his first strike. They started the match. AJ up now, looking to match. Lindsay. Lindsay leaves the 4-pin. And AJ answers back. I was talking there, Matthew, in between games, how ugly that right lane was, just to kind of see how, I mean, it was a 1-pin. The ugly lane is the pair that the team that won was on, but still, it's just, we saw a lot of ugly shots over there.
Well, and that's why best of 3, first team to win 2 wins the tournament. That's why the top seed has choice of what lane they want to start on, because that's the same lane that they potentially have to bowl game 3 on, which would be the deciding game if needed. Taylor with a double. Aiden with the strike.
Good shot there to start the Future Stars.
Aiden sits a Paniac just enough to carry the 10-pin on that shot. Three-hour drive up for the second frame. Aiden Watts comes in high, 4, 6, 7. That lane is not forgiving if you get in. Mason gets that one wide in the second frame, leaves the 1, 2, 5. So he'll try to pick up a spare. All right, Aiden gets 2, so 28 in the second for 3-hour drive. Again, this is a must-win game for 3-hour drive. First team to win 2 games head-to-head take the title. Mason picks up his spare, so back-to-back spares for the Spotlight Rollers. Nick Trentler in the third. Ball doesn't Reed all the way. Goes light, leaves a 2-pin. Malik Thorne in the third. He gets a strike. Big shot for the Future Stars. Big double in the middle of this match. Trentler picks up the spare. Wasn't so sure about it, but he got it. 49 in the second. Emily Smith. High flush strike. So the Spotlight Rollers. Clean score through 3 frames. You okay over here, Josh?
Yeah, I'm just doing some business on my phone here.
Okay.
I'm an important man. I didn't get here looking pretty.
3-hour drive up in the third. 6-10. 8 count. Let's see what Isaiah Thorne does here. They have a double. After an open in the first, double in the second and third.
This
3 in a row.
This is a game that the Future Stars have to win, so they want to get out to an early lead. Looks like he's going to miss the head pin. All right, 1, 2, 4. That's easy spares. Johnny up now looking to make his 6-10. Ooh,
Picks up the spare.
made that by an inch.
21 pins separate our 2 scratch teams. 3 frame win.
This looks pretty good. That's a spare.
Isaiah picks it up. Pretty interesting motion. You know, he's one of those bowlers where
He's the
pattern really
No.
matters. Let's have
when you dump and chuck it, don't matter.
He's got it going down the middle. Pretty good.
Strike there for Severo, keeping Team Sigma clean. Clayton Tyndall up now, looking for a double for the Rollers. Looking to keep it going. Yeah, not bad. Came up just a hair high, leaves the 4. Makeable spares.
Now for 3-hour drive. Here's Ryan Schultz. Big shot here. 2 pin.
I think most of all these teams could have been called 3-hour drive.
We do have a variety of bowlers today. Some PA bowlers at the state tournament, so I want to thank the 50 bowlers who came out today, or 10 teams of 5. Clayton picks up his spare. 57 in the third for the Spotlight Rollers. Ryan Schultz picks up the spare. Oh, and a big strike for Brooklyn Thorne. So that's 3 out of 4 now for the Future Stars. They're trying to pull away here and force a third game. Once again, message board is up and operational. If anybody wants to throw out a shout out there. Clutch Jake with a strike. Here comes Andrew Sass. He's got a messenger.
That's how you get a rally going.
Big shot there. Head pin to the sideboard and back over for the messenger.
So we are through 5 frames on the handicap side. 143 for the Future Stars, 97 for the Rollers.
Basically, the handicap is the difference right
Yep,
now.
they have not.
Both teams about a scratch equal.
Chance leaves the 4 pin. Couldn't tell over his shoulder there. Finley up now, looking to keep it going. And he gets a double. The Future Stars are not going away.
No, that's 4 strikes out of 6 now for them. No, their back is to the wall. I mean, they got to win this game to force a third game. So, Chance
Spare there
picks.
for Chance.
Lindsay Reardon in the 6th. She gets a strike. So big shot there. Double. So 77 in the 4th with a double working now for the Spotlight Rollers. Aiden jumps up in the 7th. Ball stays on the lane, but he gets a 7 count. Micah Voorhees with a messenger 9-pin. Wow, big shot there. So they still on 279 pace. So, and the 3-hour drive, max score halfway through the match is 236 for them. So they will have to get going here. Aiden picks up the spare. So Aiden's at 120, puts the Future Stars at 123 in the 6th with a spare in the 7th. AJ goes wide, 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. You just start to wonder with the scratch match, 3-hour drive basically had a chance to shut them out in game 1. Gave them one window of opportunity, had to be perfect. And Jacob Boxty struck out to win by 1. And sometimes that's really an emotional killer for your team too.
I think the right lane had a lot to do with it also. That right lane just, even though the team that won was on the right lane, that right lane was just a couple shots if you're a right-handed bowler. Just got ugly there.
Yeah. 5-2 in the 6th, 88 in the 6th for 3-hour drive.
41-pin lead for Team Sigma. Mason with the spare.
9 spare. I forgot to announce 2 penny left. But, all right, so as we start the 8th frame, the Future Stars do have a lead of about 44 pins.
If they stay clean, it's not going to matter.
And strikes like that.
That's going to take care of that.
That was a very good strike. 2 strikes for Malik in this game.
4-pin for Kayla.
At this point, Sigma's just got to keep the board clean. And they may walk right to victory.
Yeah, it's going to be hard with the firepower that they have coming up, and especially in the 9th and 10th to maintain that. Spare there for Kayla. Emily up now. This is a must strike now for them. They can't afford any more spares if they want to go 2-0 here in this match. And I thought she was going to get a messenger there. She did not.
6-pin went backwards instead of into the 10.
Flipped right around it. Hayden leaves the 2-7. That is going to just about do it for the 3-hour drive. Emily misses her 10-pin. I do believe we are going to have a 3rd and final deciding game on the handicap side. 2 bowlers to go yet. Anything can happen, but the momentum is on the Future Stars right now. Spare conversion there for Hayden. Nick up now. Nick Trentler up on the left lane for the 8th frame. Just looking to stay clean. As long as they stay clean, they cannot lose. 198 for 3-hour drive if they strike out. $228 if Sigma goes spare strike out. And as I mentioned it, Nick goes up and leaves a 4-9. So the kiss of death in play there. Isaiah up now, looking to make his 6-pin. Isaiah makes that 6-pin. Hangs right on the edge there. Made it by the edge. Nick gets his pin there. Severo and Jacob will just need the mark. If Severo gets a mark here, then Jacob just needs a mark and good count. He won't even need the mark, probably. Johnny with the 9-pin. Clay leaves the 4-6. That is pretty much going to take care of the spotlight rollers. We will have a third match on the handicap side. Spare there for Johnny. Spotlight rollers are already shut out. So we're guaranteed a third match over there now. A little bit of work to do over here on the scratch side. Brooklyn up now for finish out the 10th. She'll get 6. 5 count for Severo, looking to get count here. Make life a little easier in the 10th. And he makes life a lot easy. Jacob will need 3 pins to shut out 3-hour drive, so. What do you think, Dad? Can he get 3? Can he get 3 in the 10th?
He might. We'll see what happens. If he carries, we'll see.
I might call him on that. Jacob leaves the split, but it does not matter. Team Sigma will be your champions today. Kayla Starr, Nick Trentler, Jacob Boxty, Micah Voorhees, and Severo Gordon. They will be your champions. Andrew Sass up now, finishing out the 10th frame on their side. And then they will go right into a third match. They're going to go open, spare, open, 5 spare, open, but a very strong start to their match was going to be the difference there. If Chance strikes out here, he can shoot 187, so. Team Sigma went from 3rd to 1st in the last 4 set, games 21 through 24. And they rode that momentum right into the title match.
186. Sigmas win the championship. That's an easy way to get a strike. 256 to 193. We will have a third match in handicap.
Yes, we will.
Probably not very good.
Looks like you got it.
Maybe.
All right, we're going to hand out the awards to our first and second place teams in the scratch division, and then we will roll right into match number 3 on the handicap side.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes game 2 of our matches. Our match on the scratch side has come to a close. Our runner-up finishing team receiving a $250 scholarship and their second place medals goes to the team of 3 Hour Drive, Ryan Schultz, AJ Hickok, Aiden Watts, Johnny Laguerre, and Chance McLean.
Yay, 3 Hour Drive. 3 Hour Drive home. It was a creative name.
Oh, I love it.
That's like an hour and a half drive.
It's 3 for
Sounds like a country
No, I was talking about
What's
like
that?
Ryan.
Sounds like a country music band.
Because he's on his 4 hours out. Yeah. That's what I was joking. I said, yeah. You only got an hour and a half. Now the 2
Okay, and this year's Scratch Division champion, the team receiving a $750 scholarship, and each one receiving a first place acrylic plaque, goes to the team of Sigmas, Kayla Starr, Nick Trendler, Jacob Boxty, Michael Voorhees, and Severo Gordon. Okay, that concludes our scratch match. However, our handicap match, game 2 goes to the 8B Future Stars with 256 to 193. They will reverse lanes and bowling third and deciding game for the title.
We're going to bowl on 44 again. So you guys are the second team to go then. Don't touch mine. This right here beside you. Okay. No, you're stay right there. Yeah. Okay, I'll sit there. You don't mind. Is this going to ignore you there? You certain?
Okay, fans, let's have a nice hand for our handicap match as they begin the deciding third game.
All right. right, on to a third match we go. Lindsay up first for the Spotlight Rollers. Lindsay leaves the 2, 4, 7, 10. Oh, she makes her spare. Good shot there. Finley up for his first frame, leaves the 4-pin. Finley up now for his first frame. First frame spare, rather. Mason up now for the second frame for the Rollers, looking to stay clean. Misses right, leaves the 1, 2, 10. So a little bit of work to do for him. Aiden Schizopaniac will be up right after Mason on the right lane. Mason gets 2. Aiden's second frame. Gets 8 there, leaves the 2, 5. Spare there for Aiden. Spare start for the Future Stars, the Spotlight Rollers. Spare open. Emily Smith up now, looking to get them back on the clean path. Oh, it does not go. If you could get 9.5, she just got 9.5 there.
I think something hit that in the front and the back.
The 7-pin was getting ready to fall, and then it just stood right back up.
Yeah, and then it looked like it was going to fall forward.
All right, simple spare here. Emily up now, looking to convert the corner. And she will make her spare. Now the three-headed thorn monster here. Malik, Isaiah, and Brooklyn up now. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Malik is up first. Brings it back from the 1 board, leaving just the 7-pin. Spare conversion here for Malik. He will make his spare. Clayton up now for a Spotlight Roller team that needs a strike.
Agreed.
They have had the momentum completely knocked out of them over the last couple frames, so this would be a good opportunity for the 4-5 guys here to get something going. Clay's shot comes up high, leaves the 3-10. Did not like that off his hand. Got it left, and a lot of ugly ensued.
Yeah, I think he knew it was inside target from his reaction immediately.
Spare there for Clay.
Big spare there. Gotta keep the board clean. Do the best you can. He has now opened the field. Gonna hit the hit pin. Very clean shot. Leaves the 3-pin. Spare. So, they have a 12-pin scratch lead, and they have the handicap difference. So,
The Future Stars just got to stay clean. That is the name of their game.
yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, the Spotlight Rollers, to make up pins, they gotta get strikes going. See if Andrew can get it started here in the 5th. Pretty good shot. Andrew gets the first strike for their team. With a strike in the 5th, so 64 in the 4th. Okay, let's see. Now Brooklyn Thorns up. Middle of the 5th frame here. This is the deciding match. And she gets a strike. Jersey side strike. First strike of the match for their team. 76 in the 4th. So now Lindsay Reardon stepping up in the 6th. Big shot here for her. She needs to keep the pressure on with another strike. Big shot leaves a 7-pin. So she'll need to convert the spare. And she picks up the spare. 84 in the 5th. Scratch. 94 with the handicap.
Finley up now on the back half of Game 3. Looking to take him down the home stretch. He leaves the 2-4-5-7.
Essentially, this will be the last shot of the tournament for these bowlers.
Not essentially, it will be. If they get any more, then they
They're
cheated.
bowling another tournament.
They cheated. All right, Finley's spare. Finley makes his spare.
These guys continue to do what they need to do. Just keeping the board clean, putting marks on the board. Key for the Spotlight Rollers is they need at least a double here. They need a double, maybe a triple, to get back in the match and bring that handicap difference within reach. Ball's inside target.
Leaves the 5-9.
Yep, crossed over.
It's a spare, but it's not getting them where they need to be.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, just like the second game of this match. I mean, they won the first game, and the second game, they basically lost by most of the difference in the handicap. And still, that's what's happening here in the third.
No, they're not.
Third game.
The future stars are winning scratch right now, though.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So in game 2,
You got a whole collection here of 150 average bowlers taking it to these bigger kids.
let's see what Aiden does here.
He gets the strike. Oh boy.
Big shot there.
That is certainly a shot in the face.
So here's the situation. Spotlight rollers, they can strike out for 212 with their handicap. They'd be at 222. Right now, the Future Stars are still on a 190 pace with their handicap would be around 250. So it's almost a must strike. There's a strike.
She struck. Yep. She did what she had to do. They need some help, but that was the start.
Yep. The max score for them is 222, so they're going to need some help. See what Malik Thorne does here in the 8th. Strike working for their team. Comes in high, leaves a 6-10.
I mean, unfortunately, though, if they get help, it has to be opens. I mean, spare is not going to get it done for the rollers.
For the Future Stars, yeah, they just got to keep putting marks up. That's the key. And it looks like he
chopped it.
Chops it.
Gotta watch that chop.
Interesting. Good shot, though. Well, they have 201 in the 8th with the handicap. So,
Yeah, I mean,
even 2 marks they'd be in the 240s, can't be touched. So this is a must strike for Clayton. Spotlight rollers must strike out to have any opportunity. Big shots here for them.
yeah, but still, if the Future Stars go 9 open, that's still 219.
Max score
Or
two.
that's okay. I see now
222
for the rollers,
Spotlight
yeah.
rollers. Yep. Must strike.
Oh, did he? Oh, he did it.
Oh,
boy.
He got a messenger 10 and almost that same
Yes.
pin hit the 7
Pin
pin.
off the sideboard does not get the 7.
That might have been a first if that. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. That's impressive. That was impressive. Yeah, he needs to be tested for steroids. Oh my God.
So Isaiah Thorne is up now in the 9th. He has an opportunity to shut the door. A mark here and the match is over.
I've never seen that.
And that is how you slam the door. You throw it straight down the middle and you knock all 10 over. The A2B Future Stars. Finley Ingraham, Aiden Schizopaniac, and Malik, Isaiah, and Brooklyn Thorne are going to be your champions today. They lost the first game and then came back with a vengeance to win the second and third games. And Andrew, with a kind parting gift, thanks for coming, gets a Stone 9-pin. Thanks for coming. Maybe he'll join a league here. He had so much fun. Nothing to hang their head on here for these kids. They bowled great today. One more ball from Andrew here. We'll put them, should put them in the 180s. 181 with a strike.
I didn't want to go to McDonald's. My mom let me.
And the 9 for Andrew. Make it 180 for the Spotlight Rollers. 190 with their handicap. Brooklyn leaves up the 1-3. It will not matter. That already puts them in the 220s. She makes her spare here. They're in the 230s. $229 to $190. The A2B Future Stars are your handicap champions. We'll take it down to Matt, get it wrapped up, and we will get the heck out of here. Get all these kids home in time to watch WrestleMania.
See you, Josh. Safe travels. There's no shame in it. Winning is not.
Just a reminder, I am going to cut the feed as soon as Matt hands out the awards, so I'll get my spiel out right now. Just one more final reminder, next Sunday we are at Leisure Lanes for our adult junior. Tonight is the deadline to get the discounted entry. If not, it goes from 84 to, now I got to do some simple math, 84 to 94, I believe, 84. 84 to 94, so the 84 is good till midnight tonight. And then after that, we are at our second to last major of the year on April 21st at 222 Dutch Lanes.
Does that mean you're going to send me some pictures to me too?
We'll post them.
All right. Matt is heading down now. We'll give out our awards, and out the door we go. Good game. Let's go eat.
No excuses, but I mean, you have a pretty good excuse.
I do.
You know what I said? You have to come up with that.
I feel that way sometimes. We'll get it after I announce. Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our handicap division portion of today's 5-person Baker Team Tournament for the PJBT, sponsored by Brunswick. All right, our runner-up finishers, the team receiving a $250 scholarship and a runner-up medal goes to the Spotlight Roller, Lindsay Reardon, Mason Mackin, Emily Smith, Clayton Tyndall, and Andrew Sass. Okay, and our champions in the handicap division, losing game 1, but coming from behind to win the final 2 games and the head-to-head match. A $750 scholarship for the total team, and their first place acrylic plaques goes to the team of A to B Future Stars, Finley Ingraham, Malik Thorne, Aiden Sitsapaniak, Isaiah Thorne, and Brooklyn Thorne.
Congratulations. This is a green light. Okay. Go ahead and take your papers back and bring your plaque back. We'll get a picture.
All right, thank you, everyone. Don't forget, tune in next Sunday. The next PJBT, Sunday, April 14th, will be at Leisure Lanes in Lancaster for the finals of our adult junior event. We'll see you next Sunday.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today to our live stream. I want to thank Brunswick, as always, for being our sponsors, and ABC West Lanes for their hospitality today. For Matt, this is Skip Moyer. We're going to sign off here. We're going to get out of here, go grab some dinner, and we'll see you all next week at Leisure Lanes in Lancaster. Thank you, everyone, and good night.